Hi and welcome back, my beautiful sunshines and my beautiful dolls. As the video runs, you'll be seeing what I ended up using on this set. This set is an infill and replacement nails because she was tugging and pulling and fighting, because this is my daughter with her little brothers, and they popped off the tip of two of her nails, and I just removed them from the cuticle area because they had been popped off. This is a Polygel. I didn't show the whole process of where I'll remove the rest of it. There is a thin layer, but I end up just filing it off because Polygel files off pretty easy. So I proceed with pushing back the cuticle. Of course, I spray alcohol on her nails and on my utensil before I use them. Yeah, she was pretty rough on her nails. She plays around with my little ones and she popped them off. She does not want me to cut them down. She wants her natural nail to eventually grow and me just give her a thin layer of acrylic or polygel. So on the nails where the nails came off, I'm gonna do nail forms. And as you can see, I'm prepping the infill area and of course the rest of the other nails. I apologize if I was out of screen at times. This is a new position I'm using. I just need to learn how to get my nails in focus, but it's a much more comfortable position, being as I use my right hand to work, and I always had the tripod on my right side so I could get a good angle. I would always be bumping it with my brush or my drill or my hand. So this is from another side. I made up my own little, I call it alien pod or unipod. So it was a little easier recording here. I just need to get it down to where I can get all the nails on what I'm doing. So as you can see, I file it. And I'm not being rough, it's just that the video is accelerated. I'm just taking off where there was a little bit of polygel left. I'm not doing the whole nail, and then I just do the cuticle area and I take the shine off of the rest of the nail. And of course I'm shaping the nails that are left for when I do the acrylic. It's already mainly shaped and I don't have to work that hard at the end once the acrylic is on. So here I'm applying one of the forms. I roll it so I could get kind of the curve of the nail. And then I really roll it roughly. I put the lunar on the bottom and then I try and get as straight as I can. It didn't come out on camera. I guide myself with the middle of the top line instead of guiding myself getting the lines straight at the bottom, because I figured out that some of the forms are not completely straight if you do it from the bottom. So I just started doing that instead of guiding myself getting the bottom line straight. So I'll be putting I put another form on, and I'll be putting now the dehydrator on all the nails, and then I'll proceed to apply the primer. They're both Tones products that I'll be using as the preps. So now I'll be doing the infill with the polygel. I add another coat of primer to every nail once I'm about to add the polygel, and then I work the polygel. Here I'm working the polygel thinking it's gonna be all polished, so I do build it up quite a bit. And at the end I end up filing it down because she ended up wanting stubborn as can be as mother, wanted one of the mixes I have from my collection, so I end up filing it down. I mean, I don't build it up that much because Polygel is pretty good at when it's thin, but I did need to file it down a good amount for me to put some acrylic on top. And then I end up encapsulating it with the Tones Clear acrylic, of course. And then I just built the whole nail here with the Polygel and the nail forms. When I'm doing forms on Polygel, I do flash cure really quick just because I don't want her to bump it on anything or whatnot, or re-bump it and ruin what I've done already. So once I get to the shape I want on these two, the fill and the shape on this one, I have her flash cure it really quick for 30 seconds, and then I move on to the next nail. And you're going to be seeing the screen kind of like, I'll have the connection of the video because of that. I'm doing the flash curing. And I'm getting really, I mean, the hang of this Polygel. It's awesome because a lot of clients just want the nail and gel polish. And I think Polygel is, for me, a little bit faster than acrylic because you can shape it almost exactly how you want it, and then the filing is so much easier. So you move on to the polish that much easier. I did 2 sets in around 3 hours, and one set was long, and the other set was just over natural nail, and I did it in with polish and everything in 3 hours. So I think it's a lot faster to work with, because not because you have to work fast because of the shaping like with the acrylic, but because you can shape it to how you want it, cure it, and the filing is so much easier. What I do find with Polygel is that it wears down a little faster than acrylic, but if it's on the natural nail it doesn't matter. But I like it. I really do like working with it, especially with the old school ladies who want just polish and normal polish, and then the polish dries pretty fast on the Polygel as well. I don't know if it's the Polygel or it's the new polishes that dry a little faster, but yeah. So as soon as they come out of the lamp, I pinch them a little bit so they get a little bit of the C curve, the ones with the nail forms. And then sometimes they have a little bit of viscosity, sometimes they don't, but just in case I like to wipe them. I don't know if it's my lamp, sometimes it wants to cure well, sometimes it doesn't, because I do the full 2.5 minutes. And then I reshape the nail, especially the ones in the form, and I proceed to cleaning them, buffing them, and filing them off camera. And then here's when I'm going to be adding, I do file and buff the nails where I add the acrylic, because I had to, first of all, make them a little thinner, and second of all, like, try to prep it like a natural nail, because I am going to be adding acrylic on top. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work. I just feel that it would be that way the acrylic clamps onto the Polygel. And I try to add as thin as possible the holographic mix that's in my collection, that I am so in love with. Everybody's so in love with. Everybody sees her nails and like, oh my god, I love those nails. They really love the holographicness of the glitter in this. The thing is, it's holographic and iridescent, so they really love it. I get a lot of compliments. And I met this girl who does nails, and she actually bought a collection for me, so because she so fell in love with the just this one and the ones on my nail. I told her they're all for my collection, and she bought one for me. So yeah, So yeah, I just do as thin as I can on these nails, and then I encapsulate as thin as I can, although the pinky came out a little thick and I did have to file it down. Once I'm done buffing and everything on the nail, I add gel elixir to the ones I'm going to put polish on, and I add the MiX top coat on the ones that have the glitter. You guys, if you see me through this video tugging and pulling the sand, it's because she kept falling asleep on me, and she either would go forward or she would pull back. So I'm not being rough with her, I was just trying to get her hand into the camera and without waking her up, but she would wake up. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. But anyways, that's why you see me pulling and tugging on her hand. She kept falling asleep on me. And as you can see, before I added the gel, I did add the bonder. I'll be using the Mood Effect polish on her ring finger, middle finger, and her thumb. I got this polish at 5 and Below. I fell in love with it. I only found 2 colors and this was one of them. So I do 3 coats of that. Once I did 3 coats, she messed up her ring finger, so I had to restart it. As you can see, I just, while it dries on that coat, I go ahead and add the crystals on her middle finger. You guys go check out my video. I uploaded Saturday. It says you once. Go check it out, and if you support me, go ahead and share it so we can help this family grow. I'm proposing a giveaway. If you guys could go check it out. I'm not announcing one, I'm proposing one, and what I would like before I announce this giveaway. So I add some caviar beads between crystals. I got this from I don't know if I mentioned in my Spanish video, but I picked this up on Maya's nails. She does it to her nails, and I think it looks so pretty. So I go ahead and I wanted to try it out, so I go ahead and did that. And then I move on to putting another coat of polish on this nail right here. Once it's finally done the 3 coats and it's dry, I go ahead and add crystals to this. I really like the way these nails turned out. They're really pretty and blingy. Like I said, my crystals are not Swarovskis. They're just, I don't remember what the name of them are. They're like clone crystals, but they're really pretty and they last really long. She's had them on, I'm uploading this late, she's had them on for a week already. The crystals still have the shine. They're still full. They're still on her nail. I don't know the protocol, honestly, on how long crystals last on actual polish, because I don't put primer on the polish to add the crystals. And as you can see, I added also the caviar beads, and then I move on to using the SeT FeaT top coat. I don't know if you guys could see the 2 colors on the nails on camera, but you could see them in person and it looks really pretty. So there you have it. That's the end result. I hope you ladies enjoyed this video and loved the nails as much as I did. She gets a lot of compliments on these nails. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you're subscribed, thank you so much for being here and showing me your support. I love you bunches. Hugs, kisses, and squeezes to all. God bless you, and I'll see you on the next one.